It's a room full of intellect and camaraderie defying the odds of the subject matter, which has compelled this year's World Press Freedom Day in Nigeria, aptly themed Unchecked Injustice, How Authorities Are Weaponizing the Cybercrime Act to Stifle Peaceful Dissent and Media Freedom in Nigeria. This contrasts with a bigger conversation on the global stage, which is reflecting on the impact of artificial intelligence on press freedom.
Thank you. Thank you for
Setting the tone for the event, SERAP's executive director reminds the media executives and judiciary correspondents present that the work to challenge the repressive Cybercrime Act and secure a review is a collective responsibility.
So perhaps, are we free as the press in Nigeria, or are we not?
In his keynote address, former managing director of the Guardian newspaper and fellow Guild of the Nigerian Editors pointed out that government officials must remember that good journalism is not public relations.
Public relations goal is to manage reputation and control damage done to reputation, perhaps through good journalism. So they expect us to do public relation. But public relation is not journalism. If we do good journalism, it will damage reputation that public relation experts will be hired to manage.
Then follows the presser, delivered jointly by SERAP's executive director and the president of the Nigerian Guild of Editors, who both analyzed the impact of the Cybercrime Act on the media practice and the communique to state actors.
According to the Center for Journalism, Innovation and Development, CGID, Press Tracker, there has been 110 verified attacks in the year 2024. In comparison to the previous year, the press attacks between the first and third quarter of 2024 have surpassed that of 2023 in its entirety. And I'll give some examples. Nuruddin Akewishola, a porter with ICRR, and Mr. Dayayeton, the executive director of the ICRR, were reportedly arrested and subjected to continuous questioning for over 9 hours.
We call on the Attorney General to advise President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to promptly obey all outstanding court judgment, including the ECOWAS court judgment directing the federal government to repeal the repressive Cybercrime Act and bring it in conformity with Nigerian international human rights obligations and commitments.
The event is moderated by Channels Television's Bukola Koka, who led a thought-provoking interactive session during which attention was drawn to other dangers in the controversial Cybercrime Act and how it can be challenged.
How should Nigerian government react to what big techs do to our practice? How they have been exploiting Nigeria's media space. But here we are gathered to talk about the threats of the Cybercrime Act and the danger it continues to our practice.
Contrary to what we have been told, that until INEC announces the result of an election, that the media must not publish. But there was a judgment in Second Republic by Justice Candide Johnson, NUJ versus Inspector General of Police and FEDECO, where the court said that once the result had been published at the polling unit, the press has the right to publish. So we need to continue to educate ourselves on some of these things, particularly on all these laws with respect to Cybercrime Act.
Section 24 of the Cybercrime Act criminalizing messages that are sent from a computer that are grossly offensive or menacing, and anyone convicted under this law is liable to a fine of not more than 10 million naira or imprisonment for a term of not more than 3 years.